We are entering the third quarter of the year at the beginning of August. Summer is often the season when people spend the most time outside and the least amount of time exploring real estate. Also, the July data were just released, which makes the real estate market outlook much worse. From the fewest sales to a record high number of listings being terminated. But hey, I still believe this narrative has a significant positive. Is a condo really a bad idea in today's market? Keep watching to the end of the video to find out why this is really not that bad. Hey there, welcome back to AV Team Real Estate. I'm Antonio, a local real estate agent in the GTA. If you find any of this content informative, please gently hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel so that you won't miss any of our weekly videos. In addition, if you feel like chatting with me or have any questions about the real estate market, feel free to book a call with me using the first link in the description below, or simply call or text me with this number and I will gladly get back to you. Let's start with the elephant of the room. Since the beginning of 2022, there has reportedly been an unusual rise in the number of cancelled condo listings across the GTA. According to an article in Strata, 2,833 in June, up from 380 in January. This is a rise of 643% only in the last 6 months. So imagine this is a huge increase. Additionally, it perfectly illustrates to interested buyers of homes that sellers are not receiving the offers they want. Let's dissect it a little bit more. What would you do if you were the seller? And let's say you were concerned about the market and worried that it may decline more by waiting for the September interest announcement, but you weren't getting the offers you wanted. My guess is that they would either listen to their gut or listen to their agents for advice that they would hold it if they do not need the cash now. This is the reason of our record high number of canceled listings. By breaking down the data from the Toronto Real Estate Board further, we can see that condo prices are still up 6.9% year over year in July. This is proof that sellers refuse to lower the price and they simply walk away and cancel the listing. Don't be fooled by headlines in the news or by any videos that are trying to get your clicks or attention. But the condo prices in Toronto did not drop that much as the news suggests. However, for the same reason, sales were at all-time low. This might, however, also be good news for buyers who are looking for motivated sellers who need to sell for a variety of reasons, including the need for more cash to close on new properties they have acquired or the need for the cash out for personal reasons. And what does this lead to? Again, let's look at other headlines happening in the news. Rental market are booming and red hot. The reason for this is that the buyers are currently held back because of the interest rate hike and have flooded into the rental market. This is no surprise since people still need a place to live, and this is further proof of the demand for housing in Toronto. Most sellers who have terminated their listing are either waiting for a better opportunity to relist or wisely decided to lease their property rather than sell it, as they may be able to generate cash flow in the current rental market. Since the beginning of 2022, rentals have recently increased by double-digit percentage both overall and per square foot. Compared to the GTA's oversupply sales market, condo rental inventory have decreased by over 60% since January. Rental market are coming back after a winter slowdown with multiple offers, 1-year rental deposit upfront, and few days on the market. Here are some data from Urbanation, which claims to be the leading source of data and analysis of the GTA condominiums and rental apartment market since 1981. And here are the results for Q2 2022. In terms of GTA purpose-built rental apartments, the vacancy rate has dropped from the peak in Q2 of 2021 from 5.1% now to 1.4% in Q2 of 2022. If we recall, a year ago, the real estate market was quite blossoming and people tended to leave to downtown core because of work remotely, and the rental vacancy was as high as 5.1%. Fast forward to today at 1.4%, a significant difference. Here is the graph to show the average GTA condominium rents by unit types as of Q2 of 2022. You can see that the studio unit average was 1,895. Next, we have one bedroom at 2,185, 1+10 unit at 2,349, and 2 bedrooms at 2,862, and 2+10 at 3,170, and lastly, the 3 beds at 3,740. That was reaching the level of pre-pandemic or even higher. Let's look at this chart that will give you a more detailed view of the annual change in average condo rental price per square foot by unit types. The most significant unit type that increased the most was the studio at almost 25%. The increased demand and the price jump from these studios might affect it because of the cheaper entry price. Then we could also notice that the 1 bed and 1 bed plus den was also up by 19% and double digits for the 2 beds and 3 beds from a year ago. Rental inventory has decreased to a record low 0.3 months. That's just 9 days. If no new rental property enter the market, all the GTA's rental unit will be gone in just 9 days. It was a very tight market environment, and that explains why there was so many offers, and even 1 year of rental upfront was offered by the renter. Now that I gave you the data of what is happening in the condo rental market in an overview, there are a few reasons why there is such a big demand. I would say the number one factor is the border reopening, flooding people to Canada and especially in Ontario. The number of work and study permits are granted on a larger scale. The second factor, which I always stated, is that this recession is really unusual since the unemployment rate is at record low. The young professionals who moved to their parents' house during the pandemic and who were working from home have accumulated money and are now looking to rent their own place again. Finally, as we all know, the interest rate hike is causing people to be hesitant to purchase real estate and instead turn the rental for a place to live. So now full circle coming back to answer the question from the beginning of the video, whether a condo is a good buy in today's volatile market. An investor carrying cost is increasing as interest rates go up, but rentals are also increasing significantly to offset that cost. Because of this, investing in condo is far safer than in low-rise home. If you don't want to sell it, you may easily rent it out and keep it running. What other investment could provide you with the same level of security? I consider condos are more resilient than low-rise homes since they are also commodity items and far easier for your wallet and easier to rent out. This is of course my opinion. If you think otherwise, I would love to hear from you and comment down below. I am very curious about what your opinion would be. As always, if you find this video has valuable information, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. And lastly, hit the bell notification so that we can notify you when our new weekly video is up. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.